28. Now we don't got no time.
Oh,
Right.
just like, it's crazy. Yeah, he really put that in his mouth.
It's a bad idea. Well, it was a good. Are you fucking kidding me? It was a good. Say yo, bye.
Oh.
Serious.
Why is it so hot? Like, why is it so hot? I don't know. Why does it feel so hot?
Regina. I hope he never has to eat something hot to save you. I can't even talk about it because that's what I did too. That's hilarious. Oh man. If you listen close, you can hear.
Yo, what up? What up? Welcome back to another episode of Epiphany Media. Byron dropped out, so I'm sure he'll be back in a moment. Look, so those was the actual. For those of you that just caught it, those was our us eating. Cameron's not gonna love us. Not gonna let us do it. These Carolina Reaper peppers. Yeah, that was our reaction to eating them. Where I had half a pepper, Byron had some pepper dust. You know what I'm saying? And he got a pretty good reaction. The funny thing about Byron is watching his is he nodded, with his eyebrows up like, oh, okay, all right. And then all of a sudden he did like the confused dog, the scrunch down, like, oh, what is this? why is it so hot? That was the funniest thing about his to me. I'll try to put up the people wanted me to put my reaction when I came back and I had syrup and all of that good stuff. I'll try to upload that sometime during the show. But I definitely wanted to put both of those on there and get Byron's reaction to eating that damn pepper.
Yeah, that's gonna be the new intro now. Us eating the hottest pepper in the world.
Yeah, I don't know how we top that as an intro.
Never again. Like, I didn't even pick it up. I left it on the floor for like at least 4 or 5 days. I didn't even want to touch it, man. And that next day I had something spicy, and it was just regular seasoning. I was on the that I put on the chicken, but it was my tongue was still discombobulated from that. It's crazy.
Yeah, I had something recently, and it was clearly nowhere near that hot, but my tongue still had flashbacks, so it was starting to freak out and panic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
All right, I'm like, no, we had this before. Chill out. It's all right. This is okay. Relax. She said it was funny when you said, "Why is it so hot?" Yeah, because it's a Carolina Reaper pepper. That's why it's so hot.
Yeah, because it just get hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter to the point where it's unbearable. Like, why is it this hot? Like, why is it feeling like this?
Hold on, I gotta play it again because that shit. Nigga, like I was telling them, like your normal facial expression, like okay, all right, okay, and then you got to the point where like your eyebrows, you did the confused dog, like oh,
There it is.
Why is it so hot? Like, why is it so hot? I don't know. Why does it feel so hot?
Regina's.
Andrew said you said he ate. Yeah, pepper dust. It was the speck that was at the bottom of his bag.
Oh, that was a pepper flake. They actually make those. They actually make those. You know, pepper flakes. But hey, that little pepper flake was ridiculously hot.
I ain't doubting it. I ain't doubting it was hot. That's one thing I ain't doubting because trust me, I know.
But you chewed yours up, so it was all in your gums, just on fire.
It was a bad idea, man. It was overall a bad idea. Like, no matter how you slice it, it was a bad idea. So what we doing for 150? We're gonna have a nice salad. Like we're gonna go the opposite way. Have a nice bowl of plain Jello or something.
We should. It'd probably be, the top fans would probably try to peer pressure us into another ridiculous thing we eating. Hey, you know what? I feel like I can do those atomic wings from
Quaker steak.
Quaker Steak.
You heard it here first. Let me mark this time down because I'm damn sure gonna.
Don't quote me.
No.
Please don't quote me.
I'm taking the don't quote me part out. I'm just gonna edit the video.
Because I might regret that for sure.
Oh man.
Because I ain't trying to. Like, I know they still hot. If they make you sign a waiver, I know they hot, but I know they not Carolina Reaper hot. Though.
Yeah, I think anytime they make you sign a waiver, I think that's typically not a good sign. Yeah, signing waivers is not a good sign. I'm gonna try to put the other one up here real quick for the people that wanted to see it. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Talk about something with the people while I do some background editing.
Yeah, so last week was a little change up, but we about to get back to normal with our shows. So I don't know what the topic is. It's gonna be a surprise. I know it's a video involved, and we're gonna talk about it, but I really don't know. So I'm gonna be in the surprise as well while he edited. But side note, I haven't smoked a cigar on the show in a while. Today I got a Hennessy White cigar with my Hennessy White liquor.
And I also found out that apparently we sponsored by Bud Light in the lead up, so that's cool.
It's just more decor for the studio.
All right,
I might have to take this band off. I might have to do the Ed Reed, take the band off. All the cigars I'm smoking.
I don't like giving out no sponsorship. So you send us that email.
Hey, but this ain't even a brand, so it's on. Well, no, it is.
It's local though, you know what I'm saying? It's cool because it's supporting the locals. Angel said nice. I don't know what she's saying it to because I was editing.
So we hope to bring y'all more classic shows like the last one. It was a good little switch up though. But I like talking about some real issues and expand on some of the topics that we come up with. But yeah, why you ain't cigar, Angel?
So we got another person that's
Facebook user, they probably in a group.
Think it's Regina again.
I'll probably put my money on it.
Don't forget. I'm not sure who it is. I had to take a second to look. But if you're watching this inside of one of the groups, either the I Said What I Said group or the Just Blown by Brittany J group, you got to come out of the group and go to our main Facebook page so you can see your name and comments. Otherwise, it'll come up like Facebook user. But it's fine. That's
Yeah, if you want to stay anonymous, stay anonymous. You can still comment though. But we're just gonna address you as Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook
user.
Exactly. All right, let me see if I can pull this. So this raw video, I didn't edit this at all. I might have trimmed it, but that. Oh fuck, this is bad. Oh, this is a bad idea. Oh shit. I don't know how to do. I don't even know if this works.
Did you even swallow it?
Yes, nigga. What the
Like, what do you mean? Like, it didn't even. I didn't even think you swallowed. I thought you spit it out as soon as you. Are you
fucking kidding me? Look, so I went. So bad.
It hurt. Like, that's not even motivation.
You're a dick.
I said, you sure you want to eat a half?
Fuck. Such a bad idea.
Man, hold on.
I feel like it's stuck in my teeth. So every time my tongue moves.
Where the milk at? Where the ice cream? This is what y'all wanted. Like, y'all wanted it to land on the pepper the whole time. Yeah, that's exactly what y'all wanted. Y'all got it. Hey, but it was a great show because the wheel didn't land on the pepper the whole time, which was great.
Not one time though, yeah.
It made us have an actual show instead of the show being like 15 minutes long. Because you see, after you ate the pepper, it was you couldn't talk, pain.
That's crazy, man. It was for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It was like a real live half an hour.
But you know what? It did go away.
Yeah, mine took full 30 minutes of ice cream and light syrup. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So how was it coming out before you?
I had no issues.
Yeah.
I had no issues. Virginia said it was funny, but I was seriously scared for you. I was scared for me too because I didn't know how long it would last. And then, like I said, I couldn't. Like, you don't want to touch it with your hands, but it was like stuck in my teeth. I got floss picks and all that type of stuff, but I wasn't thinking about that. So I'm trying to get this pepper out of the back of my teeth. And it's just making it worse. Like everything you do is just making it worse. Angela said she was nervous too when I got up and left. Look, y'all don't understand. Like, I clicked in broadcast, but it didn't end the broadcast. Like, I was legit about to end the show. Like, that was the end. Like, I'm so serious. Like, that was it. That was it. I was done. And I'm I'm definitely glad I didn't, saying, to have those clips and stuff. But y'all understand me. That was it. I was out of here. I was like, say your goodbyes, but I couldn't even. I was trying to say your phrase or whatever.
Yeah, that was a real. Those were real laughs. That I was. that I was expressing on the show. I don't even laugh like that on the show. But I just couldn't help it. It was just hilarious. It was probably because you just got up. He was like, "Are you serious?" And you just
I wasn't prepared. Like, cause any other time you see people do the challenge, they got milk right here, or you see like on Hot Ones or whatever, they have milk and water and ice cream and all
yeah
they're ready, but
prepared.
I
We
wasn't
had nothing.
I wasn't
I didn't
prepared.
have any of that except almond milk. I had almond milk, but surprisingly, almond milk worked.
Look, I wasn't prepared because the wheel didn't land on it one time, so we didn't really have to. That peer pressure though from y'all in the audience.
Yeah, I asked the wife, I'm like, you gonna, just taste a little bit like I did. But you the whole show, you was egging it on.
Terrible. I don't know. We could talk about peer pressure. I don't know. I kind of want to talk about peer pressure. So like he was telling y'all, I got a video. I just kind of just want some opinions. It's like anytime I see like something that's absolutely absurd, like the one I don't know if I got that video in here when a lady was talking about the guy that didn't buy her daughter no on the first date, the guy didn't buy her daughter no McDonald's or whatever.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, I knew from then that she wasn't gonna sleep with him and all this other stuff. So anytime I see like a ridiculous video, like I just gotta grab it because it's absurd. Like I feel like this is one of those videos where it's just kind of like, how is this a real person? But in this case, it's a celebrity, so it might not be a real person. All this could be a lie. Celebrities got an image to keep up and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So all this could be a lie.
Well, it depends on who it is, which celebrity it is.
We'll find out. I'm gonna play it, and then I'll probably play it. We'll come back for a second. I'll play it again just in case anybody want to to re-see it. And then I want y'all thoughts in the comments. I want to know what y'all think about this thing. I think it's absurd personally.
I never changed a diaper in my life, ever. I don't. Yeah, I can't.
You don't want to be around the poop?
And you know what? If I wasn't, if I didn't work as hard and get to where I am, where I could take care of my family financially, make sure everything else was straight, I wouldn't have an argument. But it's like if I'm buying the Pampers, like you change them.
You said that before too, and I felt selfish about it.
I never changed a diaper. I am never going to change a diaper. By the way, no, it's not something I want part of my legacy. Like I change shit in diapers.
The game.
I mean,
that's
it's
just
your
being
kid,
a father.
yeah.
Like, is this nigga absurd?
Hold on, you talking about the biggest, one of the biggest gangster rappers of the 2000s, next to 50 Cent. I'm talking about he ain't gonna change a diaper.
That nigga said, I'll never change a diaper. I never have, and I never will change a diaper. What the nigga said.
But he said if he didn't have, if I heard him correctly, he said if he wasn't in the position he was financially, he would change a diaper.
He said if I didn't work so hard to get to a point where financially, he said if I'm buying the diapers, then you're changing them.
What?
So clearly he's talking to his spouse, whoever he or she, whatever it is, talking to his spouse, but saying like, I bought the diapers financially, so it's your responsibility to change the diapers, which is absurd. So
he's never around his child, just him and the child, never.
So let me play it
again.
That
means he's never around the child by himself more than an hour. Your own child.
Hold on, I'm gonna play it again.
Yeah.
Make sure we're getting the language right because I don't want to miss.
I never changed a diaper in my life, ever. I don't. Yeah, I can't.
You don't want to be around the poop?
And you know what? If I wasn't, if I didn't work as hard and get to where I am, where I could take care of my family financially, make sure everything else was straight, I wouldn't have an argument. But it's like if I'm buying the Pampers, like you change them.
You said that before too, and I felt selfish about it.
I never changed a diaper. I am never going to change a diaper. By the way, no, it's not something I want part of my legacy. Like I change shit in diapers.
The game.
I mean,
that's
it's
just
your
being
kid,
a father.
yeah.
I never changed a diaper in my life, ever. I don't. Yeah, I can't.
You don't want to be around the poop?
And you know what? If I wasn't, if I didn't work as hard and get to where I am, where I could take care of my family financially, make sure everything else was straight, I wouldn't have an argument. But it's like if I'm buying the Pampers, like you change them.
You said that before too. And I felt selfish about it.
I never changed a diaper. I am never going to change a diaper. By the way, no, it's not something I want part of my legacy. Like I change shit in diapers.
The game.
I mean,
That's
it's
just
your
being
kid,
a father.
yeah.
So my bad. I don't know if it stopped on your side the first time. I don't know. I had a bunch of windows open when I was editing the one video. So hopefully the second time plays smooth for y'all. But I don't feel like
real head scratcher.
Yeah, like I don't feel like I'm misquoting him. Like I feel like he said, if I didn't work to provide the diapers, then I wouldn't have an issue. But because I'm providing the diapers and you have to change the diapers, which I feel like that's absurd.
Very absurd. Wow. So you try to tell me Bill Gates don't never change the diaper, or
It's crazy.
I don't know. Whatever dude from Facebook name is. What's his name?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, Zuckerberg. You trying to tell me? I don't know if he has kids. I know he got a wife, but
I don't
trying
know.
to tell me he ain't never. Come on now. That's just an excuse right there.
When you talk about gangster rappers, like nigga, who's a bigger gangster rapper than Ice Cube? Nobody.
Yeah, I was just talking about the 2000s. You see, I had said.
Oh, specifically.
Yeah.
I just don't. Nigga, you telling me Ice Cube? I'm just saying for reference purposes. You telling me Ice Cube never changed O'Shea's diaper? Like you know what I'm saying?
Like Ice Cube didn't have money after the NWA situation, so I'm sure he was changing diapers before that America's Most drop. I'm sure of it. And he was the biggest gangster rapper damn near the only gangster rapper at the time because they started it.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, that's crazy. So, what do you think? Like, what do you think makes him think like that, where he can't change a diaper?
I don't know. And then what he said was even the part that made me like, all right, I gotta grab this video is when he said, I don't want that to be part of my legacy of being a good dad. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, really? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Your legacy of changing your kid's diaper. You don't want that to be a part of your legacy? What the fuck are you talking about?
Like, no one will see this but you and your girl. That's it. So what does he mean his legacy? He acting like the paparazzi is, sneaking in the house taking pictures of him changing the diaper, and that's gonna mess up his legacy. Well, like, what man gonna say, no, I can't do that? That's gonna mess up my legacy.
Even if they did, like, what are they gonna say? Like, oh, a dad changes his kid's diaper?
I know, right?
Like, when he said that part, I'm like, I gotta grab this video because this nigga is crazy. Virginia said, dude is an asshole, change a diaper. Beyond that.
So I wonder what else he don't do, because I bet you he don't clean the house. He don't do nothing. Literally.
Like you can't do nothing. Like, what are you talking? Like, you can't do anything.
Because what it's really sounding like is, he out here getting the money. His wife should handle household shit.
All domestic activities, right?
Yeah.
Angel, that's a good question. Angel said, I wonder if he wipes his own. He probably don't.
He probably got one of them Japanese toilets that
like, I don't want that to
spray the water.
Legacy, bidet or something. I don't want that. I don't want me wiping my own ass to be part of my legacy.
If I ever met him, I have to ask him, like, what you like? This is one of them things. It ain't even like, yeah, let me get a pic, let me get an autograph. None of that. It's like, hey, so how would changing the diaper mess up your legacy? I just need you to expand on that. Yeah,
please. Like, yeah, look, y'all got my word out there. If we ever get game for an interview, or just so happen to be in the same airport or whatever the case is, I promise. My word to you is I will ask him that question. Like, how? Like, I'm just wondering, like, how is that detrimental to your legacy in any way? Please let me know.
That's ridiculous, right?
What talking about?
So let me ask the viewers a question. Would you allow your, your husband, your boyfriend, the father of your child to not change diapers? I just really need to know, what are the ladies' opinions on this matter? Because I'm dumbfounded. I never even thought of such a thing, and I don't even have kids. But
that's what I'm saying. Like, so like as an uncle or as a older brother, like you never change. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about, man? So while y'all answer this, let me run through the comments. Andrew said, you know what makes me think of him as a husband? You know that makes me think of him as a husband. If his wife ended up in a diaper, no compassion and support, he's going to pay for someone to help her. Look, and it might be a money thing.
That's an interesting point.
It might be just a money thing. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, like, how do you even just say that like with a straight face though?
I wouldn't even say it's a money thing because like people with money they act different. You just do more of the stuff that you would do if you ain't had no money. So,
Mom, what's up?
You see this? It's full effect. But the money don't. Nah, that's not even an excuse, man. I don't even know if I can listen to his music no more.
Look, that's another point I want to get to after we get through this. Bucks won, by the way. So shout out to Uncle Tom.
Back.
You know what's about to happen. Y'all seen this before. It's gonna be him in Buffalo. He's gonna have an all-time performance. Shout out to Uncle Tom.
Oh, the Buffalo what?
No, they play at 6.
Oh, I was about to say, damn, they played over there. Hey, but Tom Brady made it without Belichick. And I just, you remember when a week ago Bruce Arians said that, sometimes he just sit back and watch and just let him coach. He coach. So what did that mean? Belichick was running the show. Now you got Brady, an equally smart mind, matched with Bruce Arians, and he getting the job done. And I just seen an old Hard Knocks where Tom Brady went in the office and they were going over game plans with Belichick, and he was like, "Well, what if we do this to Ed Reed and try to confuse him, this and that." So that makes me wonder why he left. He was like, I'm getting tired of. I keep making suggestions and he keep doing his own thing, and I'm out there on the field and I can see way more. Now he about to get it done without him.
If he won that Super Bowl, I mean, he'd go
cement the legacy. Oh,
yeah. All you doing now is pouring cement on it. Everything you do from this point out. So, shout out to Brady. Regina said, "Hell no, it wouldn't matter how much money he makes. That's not a partner." I agree with you, and I get if you have the means to be able to buy more support for your people or to put your people in the best, nursing homes or assistant care. Like I get it as a supplement. But yeah, to not be able or to say like I'm just not doing it, like that's crazy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous to me.
And then your mom said all males should and can't change a damn diaper. I don't know if you've seen the video we played or not, but it's absurd. But yeah, so wait, so what did you ask the women? Oh, you said what did you ask them? You said would it be acceptable for your partner to not change diapers?
Roughly. Yeah, that's roughly what I said. Would you be with somebody like that? Who wouldn't change diapers and then they had money and had the same mentality? And would you be with somebody like that?
That's crazy. Like, so you think about rich people, right? And some, they have nannies and nurses and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So like, are we being extra hard on him because he's a rapper and all this stuff? So if Warren Buffett or somebody, super rich had kids, but he was on the road, playing the stock market or whatever, and he didn't change his kid's diaper. Like, would that be different?
But that's a key word. Man, that him hitting. But that's the key word that you said. On the road. The game, it ain't like he said he's on the road. He just bringing home the bacon, and when he's at home, he's still not changing a diaper. Now, I don't know if they have nannies or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's like your nanny not gonna be there all the time.
Nigga, like so I think what you said earlier was a great point of do that. So that mean you never with your kid alone. Like you never just have time where it's just you and your kid, where you will have to change a diaper. That's a good point.
But that also makes me think that he was just talking out the side of his neck at this, like we was talking about earlier.
Yeah, but that's corny though. So look, so that splits us, and so kind of what the ladies was talking about during the course podcast, we was talking like being authentic and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And that's not an authentic person if you just saying something for the for the glory of it. And I kind of alluded to that, saying, all right, it's a celebrity, so maybe they're just trying to live up to their shit. I don't know what you call it, their status or whatever, because they are or their image.
Image.
You know what I'm saying? Because of they're being a celebrity or whatever. But that just makes you look like a dick. Like it just makes you look more like a a-hole.
It makes you look real corny too. That you don't feel comfortable being yourself in front of anybody. Like we don't care if it's millions of people or your friend that's sitting across from you.
I ain't changing no diaper.
Like and if I'm his friend and he said some shit like that to me, I'm like we probably have to stop being friends because that's not my we don't have the same morals, you know.
I'm not supporting or being friends with niggas that's bad dads on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I most definitely agree with that.
I'm just not doing it for me. Like I don't want that. Amber said, if you're busy because you're working, I get it, but you just refuse to help. Nope, you lame. Yeah, I agree. Regina said, Regina said, I'm not being extra hard. Honestly, I have no idea who he is. It's your blood. How can you just say I'm not changing it? You're missing out on so much and helping your partner. I'm bitter being left to do it alone. No, look, all right, so I understand your point of view, but I don't even call that bitter. Like I feel like that's just normal common sense. Like what dad has ever said, what dad, uncle, godfather, cousin, grandparent, like what has ever said, oh, it's a baby right there, and they need their diaper changed. Like, look, if you get over with your wife or whatever, you might be like, I ain't changing this time, you gotta change or whatever. But to say like I'm just not doing it ever, that's absurd. That's crazy. That's yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. What rich person, for that matter, have you heard say some stuff like that?
Man.
I can hear you say, if I get rich, I'm getting a chef, because I don't want to cook anymore. That's perfectly fine. Cooking is a burden for some people, or they can't cook. Okay, cool. Or you're gonna get somebody to clean your house. It's cool. You got a way bigger house now. You're on the road. You don't got time. You want somebody to clean. You don't just want to come home to a clean. Hey, I get it, but not to interact with your family and do regular father stuff. I don't know about that one.
Look, I even agree. Getting a nanny or you got so much money if you can pay a grandparent. So instead of like, Mom, you don't got to work no more. You just come over and hang with the kids or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you take care of the kids when I'm gone or whatever the case is. And I'll pay you. You don't have to go work at whatever place. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna treat you right. So you get to hang out with your grandkids, all that stuff. Like I understand getting a nanny. I understand paying somebody to be to help out with the kids. What I don't understand is to say, nigga, under no circumstances will I be changing the diaper because I don't want that to be part of my legacy. Like that's what I don't understand. That's the part I can't understand. Like that nigga said, I can't do it. I can't understand it.
Yeah, I don't understand.
And most rich people, I don't know, most rich people that we compare them to are family people. So the Bill Gates, the Warren, like they're super family people, right? So you get lame. We ain't said his name in a while. I haven't said his name in a while. You get lame celebrities like Steve Harvey talking about, you know what I'm saying, rich people don't sleep. And
the dumbest shit. I mean, excuse me, the dumbest thing I ever heard. By the way,
you can't wake up at 8:00 because 8:00 on the West Coast, they're already 4 hours ahead of you on all this stuff. Warren Buffett, I don't take meetings just to take meetings. I'm not. What are you talking? My schedule has 2 to 3 things on it per day. I'm not just going to stuff just to do it. What are you talking about? And that's Warren Buffett. I'm not just scheduling stuff just to schedule it. What are you talking about?
Right. That's Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett looks like he gets his sleep at night.
Yeah, he do. He 100 years old, and he's still he 101, like our episode, and he's still getting up and going to work every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's Warren Buffett.
Like still calling. What did he call? Like a bank or like Discover and call their customer service and be like, yeah, I need to speak to the CEO, please. Like, this is Warren Buffett. Put me through. Like, I need to talk to him about something before I invest.
I seen this nigga Warren Buffett go to he owned Dairy Queen. He owned the group that owned Dairy Queen. I seen him go to Dairy Queen and just talk to people. It's like, you know, you guys got the best ratings here, or whatever. Like, keep up the good work. And also, I want a Blizzard. Like, I'm about to leave. Also want a Blizzard. Like, you know how much pressure that is to make Warren Buffett a Blizzard? Like, you know what I'm saying? The nigga that own your company, not own your store, not your store manager, the nigga that own your company.
Mm-hmm.
So you make this wrong. You like, you know what? I'm shutting all Dairy Queen stuff.
Hey,
all down, man.
And you know he said, you know, turn the cup over to see if it come out. You know he said it. Imagine the blizzard falling out the cup in front of Warren Buffett. It's like, y'all sure y'all get good reviews and good marks? Because
just whatever it is that you do in life, anybody, whatever y'all do. I know Virginia, you do hair, so you probably you don't got nobody over you for real. But imagine whatever it is that you do for a living, and the owner of the company says, I'm shadowing you today. Like, show me what it is that you do on a daily basis. Like, you know what the pressure that is? I don't care how good you are at your job. The nigga that owned the company said, show me what you do.
Look, I watched this little documentary on Chipotle, right? And the owner he had just randomly go to restaurants. So he randomly went to one of the restaurants and you know, he talking to the person that cooked the steak, and he was like, "Yeah, how many minutes did you cook this steak for?" Like, what? That's pressure.
Just pressure. As the or as the owner? You walked in as the owner.
Walked in as the owner.
Yeah.
Went behind there and said, "Yeah, you know, I own Chipotle, whatever." And you know, what temperature did you? I mean, how long did you cook the steak for? And the dude said, like, I don't know, like 5.5 minutes. And he was like, mm-hmm. Like, he didn't say, okay, good job. He just said, mm-hmm. Like, that's pressure, man.
That's funny. So look, so we got sidetracked because I just thought that was funny. I thought it was a funny story, but
we talk about rich people. You know, they might be assholes, you know, at their job, you know, because they very serious about expectations about stuff that they put their money into. But we talking about a father here who can't even be that serious about his child than he is, you know, rapping and shit.
So Regina said, I've heard regular, not rich people say they're never changing diapers. I say then don't have kids. I agree. Like any person, that's what I'm saying. Like anybody that says that, rich or not, is just a crazy person.
Now, I don't want to defend them, but you know, we just got to play devil's advocate and play both sides. Now, you are dealing with poop. You know, nobody wanna. You know, some people don't want to see, you know, runny poop that's in a diaper, or
especially baby poop.
Yeah, and you have the potential of being peed on while you're changing the diaper. So I can understand that, but that's something you can get over. You know, buy a shield, we got masks now. Everybody wearing masks. Wear a mask if you don't want to smell that. Something.
Oh, like, I mean, nigga, like, deal with it. You're the adult, allegedly. Like, deal with it. It's fine. Not the end of the world. I'm sure it's not.
So, you know, side note, this cigar is pretty good. Thanks again.
Regina said, "You feel really comfortable in your work, then you'll be good. I'm more nervous now since I have issues. I wouldn't let people make me nervous before. I mean, even being confident in your work, though, it's just like, what are the ramifications if you mess up? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause and not saying it would go to this level, but I always be like, man, they gonna shut this whole bitch. Like, if I mess up, they shut this whole place down. Like, everybody fired. We all gotta go."
Hey, I've been through that type of pressure before, and it sucks. But when you on point it feels good.
Oh yeah. If you let's say you're having a good day, you go to work, you feeling good, and they're like, "Oh, the owner coming in." Oh, you're like, for sure. Picked a good day to come in. I'm feeling good. Watch how I cook this ramen noodles or whatever whatever it is you do.
Mm-hmm.
Angel said, "Devil's advocate or not, I'll change my hub's diaper. I need a man that could potentially change mine." See, a lot of people get with people that's older, like what I'm saying, a lot of older people get with people that's younger. So one potentially they don't got to deal with like the hurt of losing that person because they're older, so typically they would die first, I guess.
Yeah.
But then also, for like if something happens, like typically the younger person end up taking care of the older person. It's kind of a scam, but whatever you got to do. That's for Angel specifically. So let me ask you. And you said it kind of make you weird about listening to his music. So
yeah.
So
makes you not.
Go ahead, but just why? Why does that make you?
Probably because I don't know the type of damn tongue tied. The type of hip hop artists that I like to listen to, I like authenticity in their music. You can easily tell when you listen to it. I don't know if I believe everything this man said in his music. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't like I'm just more willing to turn on somebody else's music before I turn on his. Period. I can't listen to English the same, which is a classic.
That's a classic, yeah.
But I don't know, man. It's just
so.
I don't know.
All right, so we had a similar thing. This has been a couple of years now, but
it's kind of like I'm sorry to cut you off, but it's kind of like when Kramer from Seinfeld said, nigger this and nigger that at one of his comedy shows. I haven't watched Seinfeld since, and I was, a big time fan watching all the shows, and I just can't. He's not even funny. Like if I watch the show, he's not even funny. Just busting the room, on some crazy stuff. I don't laugh. It's not funny. So that's how far someone's personal life can affect what they do on stage or, in the booth or, whatever. So
I agree with that.
Hey, just one more thing. Like I had brought up to some white people that moment about Kramer, and they said, "What? That didn't happen." Like, what do you mean that was big news? Like y'all just forgot about it. But black people can never forget about racism. Never. Like we don't forget about that.
Some blatant racism at that.
Yeah.
You said if this was what do you say if this was the 1960s, you'd be hanging from a tree. Like,
hey, I ain't made a laugh, but your impersonation was
good. Serious. Like, I don't want to get too, I said we say nigga a lot, but we won't put that hard ER on there. But he was putting the hard ER. This was 1960. Like he was serious, man.
Yeah, serious.
Like a rant. Like people start getting up, like
Like it was bad when Jerry had to get on CNN or MSNBC, whatever he went on, and it was like, "Hey, you gotta apologize. I don't play none of that." Jerry Seinfeld, I heard him, say a black joke one time, and he said, if they built a roller coaster in the hood, it'd be the only roller coaster where people scream at the bottom as opposed to the top.
Look,
as opposed to the top. But that's funny
though. That's funny though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that rant or whatever, that wasn't funny though. Like he was like really being offensive. Like that's the difference. That's the difference. Let me read this. I want to add something to it. All right. Regina said, okay, so as an adult, do you like shitting your pants? I don't know, that's a question for us. She said, how about sitting and watching people argue? No one wants to change your ass. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's wrong to let them sit. That's how my stupid ass other got out of the my other significant other, I'm assuming, got out of changing my son because I wanted it done now and not in an hour or 5.
Damn, that's another thing. So you just gonna let your, let's say he is with his son or daughter, and they're just sitting there with a full diaper, and you just gonna let it just marinate?
Yeah,
Wow.
your mom will be back in an hour, or the nanny be here in 30 minutes. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Like, if that was, how would you feel if that was your dad? Like, your dad said that shit. Like, you a kid, so you don't know. You grow up 10 years later and you hear an interview that dad said, like, I'm not changing my kid, like, under no circumstances.
That's crazy. I never heard that until today. So I guess it's a common thing, because Virginia just said her other her I wonder, is it her significant other now or
No, I'm pretty sure it's the one before that
okay.
that was trying to leave and shit.
Okay, well, her ex, he didn't want to change it because wow.
I mean,
I didn't know that. I didn't know that people were like that.
yeah, me neither. All things considered, Regina, you just had a bad one, so nothing you say, you might not can't compare that to anybody else because he was just like a particular like bad egg or whatever.
Yeah.
What they say about police, the bad egg, bad apple. Or so, oh, bad. It was a particular bad apple. You know. So what I wanted to add to that is, so I agree with you. I feel like the more you learn about these rappers or artists' personal lives, the more potentially, the more you, or for me, I'll say, I'll the potential for me to like their music less, the more I find out about them, or the more they just talk, where it's not like scripted, or for an interview where they just talk and say their opinion. The more I'm like, man, I don't know if I can mess with you like as an artist because of knowing your actual views. Like, you're a crazy person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a real life crazy person. Like, you could take it to like the Kanye, where like I just can't listen to late registration or graduation or college. Like, I can't listen to him.
I gotta turn it on sometimes, but just because it takes me back.
Look, I've tried and it don't feel good in my spirit. Like, they don't give me the same, like, cause I mean, we was in high school when that stuff came out. Like, we like felt like that shit was strong.
And it was different. And it was for it was more relatable. You know.
Yeah, it was for people that wasn't out selling drugs, for people that had a normal job that they hated. You know what I'm saying? People that smoke weed from time to time because you young and you can't just afford to have weed. Like, it was way more relatable. But man, I can't, like, it don't feel right. Like, it don't give me the same vibes it did when I was younger, or even like 5 years ago before he flipped out, or however long it's been since he's been like super wilding. Like, it don't give me the same vibes as back in 2008 when 808s dropped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And matter of fact, I say that back. 808's the only Kanye I can listen to, and that's because that's barely Kanye before or after. You know what I'm saying?
That was the transition right there.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that was a whole different, right. So yeah, so it is. So I think, and I don't know about celebrities. You know, like I said before, I don't have like no celebrity people that I like look up to or role models or all that stuff, especially celebrities. But I got people that, of course, I like music or movies or whatever, and sometimes it is, and usually it's more like the rappers and musically. But the more you find out about these people, like, the less I start to like these people, therefore the less I will listen to some of their music. I mean, it's kind of like when they say never meet your heroes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people been saying that forever because you meet them and then you find out that they assholes, like, for real, and then it just completely alters how you listen to their music and stuff.
True. But then in the same token, you know, that never meet your heroes is pretty it's pretty accurate because most of those people have gimmicks. You know, that's not the person that they live in the person that they are in their music is not the person they are, in real life. But some people are. Some people are, and like when Charlie Murphy met Rick James, and he was like a big fan, and he met him. He was like, I met him, and he was mad niggers, which was right up my alley. You know what I'm saying?
Mad niggers is the key line there, man. I love him. He was mad niggers.
So I mean, you might have situations like that, which is probably rare, because the way some of these rappers talk about being on drugs like all day, every day,
Crazy, right?
You know what I'm saying? And it's like they got to be assholes if you're on drugs like that, and they got money to be on drugs like that.
Like I don't know, man.
I can't imagine you. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I said I can't imagine you being a nice person if you pop pills and you sip lean all day.
You know what? I agree with you. I don't know. Look, you know what? I don't know. All right, so I don't know if you remember it. I don't want to say his name. I don't think I remember his name. So it was like a back on 90th. It was a user of it was a user of it was a crack user. I want to call him he was a user of crack cocaine.
You could have said drug user.
I could have said a drug user. Yeah, you're right. Well, I didn't want everybody to think he was weed or something, whatever. Anyway,
he could have said a hard drug user.
Anyway, but it's besides being like annoying, like as far as like asking, and he never, and I was young, so he never asked me for like money, but he always asked like, oh, can I do this? Like he wanted to earn his money, but clearly we all, like everyone in the hood know what you doing, what you gonna use his money for. You know what I'm saying? But he was a nice guy. He just was annoying to me because as a kid, like I don't have the authority to say yes, you can cut the grass, or no, you can't cut the grass, and I damn sure don't have any money to give you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but other than that, he was a nice dude. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you mean you can't imagine being a celebrity and popping pills and I don't know, maybe just in general, but maybe he just had his one thing and was just a functional hard drug user. But he was a nice dude. He was just annoying to me because I was a kid and I can't help.
All right, let me rephrase that. Some of them could be an asshole, but then but still, you would still want to meet him, so if you're gonna waste your time listening to that album or not.
Sure. No, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I do agree with that. Mm-hmm. I agree with that. So yeah, man. So I don't know, and so I think about this too, because I think it might be like a divide in like what you said about the game, like he's a gangster rapper of the 2000s or whatever. Like I do think it was like a divide, some sort of a divide in, I don't want to say society or like maybe just a generational rift where, like I got like older cats that I'm cool with, and like they used to tell me stories like, oh, back when Cleveland was the place to be, like I would come and hang out with the Temptations or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like they dropped me off at my mom, like I sing, and I was like just somebody that they liked having around, so I was cool.
Yeah.
But they would take me home, and if I'd be late, like they'll come in and talk to my mom, like, hey, it's our fault, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like I would skip school when it was in town, like all this stuff, like just cool stories of just being a normal kid hanging with celebrities or being around celebrities, and they're being who whether it's who they are in front of the camera or not, but just like a divide about them being real people and not having like I don't know, not even like an alter ego, like, but just being like a regular person, or having a divide where like a celebrity is a celebrity, but they still know that they're real.
Yeah.
And it became a point where like I'm a celebrity. I'm not even a real person no more. Like, I can't have those regular conversations. I can't have those regular interactions. I can't change my almost.
Hey, so let me ask you this. So if you met a celebrity, would you greet them and meet them? Greet them and meet them. Would you greet them and talk to them like, you know, they're a regular person, one of your friends? Or would you be like, oh, they're a celebrity, I gotta act different or something?
I can't think, and I'm not gonna say because I haven't met everybody or whatever, of course, but I can't see me all right, of course I wouldn't approach them like a friend because they're not a friend, right? So would I approach them as somebody that I you know, respect or whatever, or somebody that maybe that I feel like I know, probably, you know what I'm saying, just because of how much information I hear about celebrities and stuff. But I can't think of a celebrity where I was just like, oh man, you know what that is? That's, you know, so and so. Like I can't think of anybody.
And I don't give a like.
You meet celebrities, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you ever had somebody with you where you was like,
nah, I ain't had nobody.
That's Nas, or you know what I'm saying? Like nothing.
I ain't had nobody. I ain't need nobody in my life.
Like never in your life ever?
Never. Whoa. Except that one time when I was on Coventry, and I seen Shaq down there. That was cool.
I met Shaq too.
That was cool, but he wouldn't, you know, talk to nobody. But then I found out later that he's like, if the camera's not around, then he's really, you know, reserved. He got like social anxiety or something. That's what I heard.
7 foot, yeah. So you gotta be nervous too to do anything. I don't want to break it. Like, I don't want to touch nothing.
So like when you learn that, it's like okay, cool. But then it's probably. But then when times you know he feel comfortable, then it's you know he seemed like a cool person, you know. But if you got a crowd of people around you on Coventry, then it's like yeah, I'll probably be you know freaked out too because all I'm trying to do is go eat.
Right? Yeah, of course, man. Eminem Eminem was great for that. Like nigga, I just want to feed my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I just want to feed my daughter one time without people running up. Or I want to go to the bathroom without having people standing around the stall. Like it's weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird.
What did he say? He was like, you know, I'm just trying to take a piss and you trying to get an autograph? I forgot the line. I sit back with this pack of this weed. It gives me.
And they said, for once, I want to take a shit without somebody standing by it.
Yeah.
I'll sign your fucking autograph. Just leave me alone. Like,
yeah.
And I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but
that's a normal human reaction. Like, if you went as a normal person, you went to the bathroom, you came out, and somebody was standing around. Even today, us, right? You walking around to Epiphany with a hoodie. You go to the bathroom, they come out like, man, I just want to tell you a show. Like, nigga, that's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
I like your show. Thank you. Weird if you standing near the stall. Like that's strange. Weird.
Yeah, I forgot I got two things to say. The first is a response to what you just said. I forgot what celebrity said, but he says like, you know, he literally sees when a person recognizes him, and he literally sees like in their mind, you know, if they decide to freak out and not act like a regular person, or they're like, okay, that's such and such, cool. You know, it's either or. But to answer your other question about like if I ever ran into somebody and I was basically starstruck is what you wanted to say. That's what I grabbed from it. Yes, you can be starstruck by people that you really admire. Like it's very possible, I believe. But for the most part, it's like you're not gonna be whatever. Like that's such and such. I'm 33 years old. That's such and such. Let me move on with my life. But it's like somebody that you admire from being a kid. Like if I ran into Michael Jordan, like, nigga, I'm gonna be starstruck. Period.
I can see that. Look, I'm not even like a huge Jordan fan, but I have respect for the stuff he have done in his career and who he is as a person, as a celebrity, as an icon, right?
Yeah.
It made like Like I said, I'm not saying that it's impossible for me to freak out or what you say, starstruck or whatever. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying that I can't think of anybody off the top of my head where I was like, look, this person, you know what I'm saying, what made me flip out. Because I don't hold, like, at the end of the day, they're still people. And so I don't hold everybody or, you know, celebrities or whatever to that certain esteem. Plus, I would feel like, look, like, all right, so everybody know I'm a huge Scarface fan, like huge.
Yeah.
And I met him, and he was the same. Like, no, I don't got no issues to complain about him as a person.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it'd be those moments where, like, cool, I'm riding with you forever. I was already riding with you. Now I'm riding with you forever.
Well, right, and on top of that, like, I mean, so he was cool, and at the same time, like when we went up and had talks with him, it still, even that wasn't like, nigga, this is phase, like, oh, like, like it wasn't that. It was like, oh, it was like, man, look, I respect your catalog. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing your shit for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it wasn't, and I'm an actual fan. You know what I'm saying? So if it was somebody that I knew that wasn't like a huge fan, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe.
But all right, I was there with, not for that what you talking about, but I was there when we went to that concert, and I seen when he was you know, people kept asking pictures, and he was like, man, I ain't about to be standing out here taking pictures all night.
Oh, you talking about the one at the garage? Was that the one?
Yeah.
I was talking about the one we was at the shit. What's the one downtown? Not the Playhouse, the smaller, the Ohio Theater, or whatever. But the one at the garage though, that shit was hilarious too. Cause he was cool. He's like, man, I'm just not. So look, so right, and we was right there. And like potentially that shit would have been a cool ass picture to get all three of us in a picture with. That would have been super dope. Like, so we was next. What was he next? Was he like next in line or something? Or like second in line?
I mean, basically we were just standing there, you know, watching everybody, you know, but we wanted to go talk to him. But at the same time, you know, we on dick ride. You know, that was a lack of better words. I didn't know how to quote that in a more family friendly way. But yeah, you know, so we was debating back and forth, and then he was like, "Yeah, I ain't taking pictures all night."
I think as soon as we made the decision, like, all right, man, we just gonna go get the picture. Then he's like, "No, I ain't taking no more. I ain't doing no more photos," which is hilarious. See, Andrew said, "I met Ruben Stutter like 3 times. I acted like a straight fool." Well, you know, good for you and stuff.
Hey, see, I mean, do you think that's more of a woman's reaction than a man's reaction to meeting their, you know, celebrity admirer?
I want to think so, but dudes be flipping out too, man. Dudes like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people be sweating and stuff. Like, man, I'm prepared to sit out here all night. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to say it is, like, but I can't say that though. Regina said, I act normal as long as it's someone that I don't know is number one, a celebrity, and 2, someone that I feel will help someone else by me talking to them. Well, yeah, of course, if you don't know that celebrity, then of course you treat them like a normal person. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Cause look, like I had a conversation with all type of people, like being younger and like playing football and stuff. And like, so I had all type of like, it's funny to say, but like we still writing letters at that time, like 2007, we still like writing letters. But like some of the Browns players, like they were sending me like cleats and stuff. It wasn't like signed, but it was like cleats of my size or whatever.
I mean, they got them.
Like they was just sending me cleats and like just regular like Reebok t-shirts and stuff. Like what it wasn't nothing like, right? It was, you know, it was just stuff or whatever. So yeah, if I felt like that person could have helped somebody, like, look, you know, thanks for the stuff. We would love for you to come talk to our defensive line, give us some technique or something like that. Like then, you know, that's when I was like, you know, oh man, so and so came out, and we appreciate him, whatever. But like as far as like just because you're a celebrity and you standing there, like I don't know.
Like, first of all, you a man or woman first.
That's what
And it's like I don't. Yes, it's probably weird seeing you because I'm used to seeing you on TV or whatever the fuck. But at the same time, you're a person. I treat you like any other person. You show respect. You give respect. You be disrespectful, then I'll be. I'll never support you ever again. So.
And that's the biggest part for me is, you don't get more respect because you're a celebrity. You get the same amount of respect, and when you become disrespectful, you just like everybody else. Regina said, I had a conversation with Robert Kraft. Talking about what? All right, maybe Robert Kraft. All right. I'm rewind that a little. If I met Robert Kraft, I might freak out a little bit. Regina said, I had a conversation with Robert Kraft because my dad was starstruck. I talked to him for 10 minutes or more. He was great. My dad was stuttering. When he was nervous to do, I jumped in and talked. No, I couldn't. She said you couldn't have done it for Brady. You couldn't have done it for Brady because you probably like him. Like, oh, California, look at that hair as he run, that blonde hair, and that would have, you probably would have flipped out for sure. This is funny. So I understand not doing. Look, Robert Kraft, this nigga super super rich and got one of the most successful teams in NFL history. I don't know about starstruck, but
and he like hookers.
And he
His first time sleep was good. You don't even know it.
On behalf of the entire Epiphany Media, we don't all feel that way, Mr. Kraft.
And this is public record. I don't know how he got out. It disappeared, didn't it?
That's so funny. Regina said Angel, he would have got me giddy. It's why Ruben stuttered. Cut it out. Angel said, Regina, I was a straight fool. Hey, Angel came out of my house one time. She had went to a Ruben concert, like downtown or something. She's gonna be mad I'm telling this story, but she came over and she was so excited. Like all night she texted me like, whatever. So she came over with this fucking Ruben Studdard sweat rag.
with his sweat on it?
With his sweat on it. Then I guess they go singing in like Slavic, so he like wiped his mouth with it, had like slob on her or some shit. Man, nigga, she was so excited for this rag. I'm like, man, you gotta throw that. What are you doing with this? Now, what is this? What is this? And then she got embarrassed or whatever and threw it away, which is a great idea. She said it was his towel. Like, I don't know. It was a cloth that was a sweat towel. And the nigga also had the white cotton mouth that he wiped on the towel, and she took that shit. She took it and was excited about it until I got there, and she was like, "Oh, well, I guess you're right. This is kind of dumb and disgusting. This is spit rag. Like you got it. Now what are you doing?" That's a real fan though.
Now let me ask you, as a Ruben Studdard stand-in.
Oh, nigga.
Did you reap the benefits of his sweat rag?
I don't remember. Probably. I don't remember, but I'll say probably. Probably for sure, but I don't remember offhand. Oh, I don't remember.
I mean, it could be a good trade-off. I'll be sending all the Ruben Studdard concerts in the country.
I'm fine with her going to the concert and meeting the nigga, but don't bring this nigga sweat rag. Like, it was a sweat. Like, come on. It was a sweat rag. So you telling me if I brought home a Selma Hayek sweat rag, everything would be cool? No. Although I would bring home a Selma Hayek sweat rag.
What about a Selma Hayek baby?
All that. whatever she got to give, I'm bringing it home. Angel said it was a gift. Nigga, tell a nigga give you tickets to the next show or something like as a better gift. Like, don't give me your spit rag.
Are you trying to take it back to the Ritz?
Right. Yeah, I look. I'm not saying I would love it, but I'd rather that than bring this nigga sweat and spit rag. Come on, man. Like, what does that do for you? You gonna put it in a picture frame? Like, nigga, Ruben spit in this, this rag. Like, he sweated on this towel, man. Andrew said you could have, Regina said, Andrew said you could have washed it and kept it, but then it wouldn't have the authentic Ruben spit in it, which is what we all want, right?
It's like it's sweat, it's salty water. Like wash it.
At the end of the day, that's what we all want, right? Is Ruben's sweat rag, man. That's what we really want, man.
So let me ask you this: if you got a basketball game, LeBron throw you his, he throw out the sweatbands, the armbands, or whatever. Would you washing it?
I'm probably not taking it. A headband. If he throw the jersey, which is sweaty, right? I'll keep the jersey and I'll sell the jersey, probably. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not.
All right, I'm talking about as a 12-year-old because you being grown and want to catch a sweatband. That's weird.
That's weird, right?
But say you 12 years old, like you got it in your mind, you going to the NBA, and he throw you that sweatband or that jersey.
As a kid, I probably wouldn't. But you also don't know no better. And to you, as a kid, that's LeBron. That's the greatest basketball player that you have known your entire life. As a kid, for sure. I'm keeping it. I'll probably never watching it like when you're a kid and the girl touched your hand for the first time. Like, I'm never watching this hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same way. So I'm with you 100%. Yeah, but you're right. As an adult, though, shit is way different because I don't care about none of that. Like, I'm not a collector. I don't need an autograph from you because I'm not a nigga that collect autographs and sell them on eBay. Like, I don't do that. I don't need your autograph. At the most, we can do is take a picture. And even that, like, what am I going to do? I'm going to post it on social media. Like, oh, that's cool. You met so-and-so. All right. That's it.
Right. See, I'm not a king to getting autographs and taking pictures. Like, I just, if like when I met Shaq, it's in my memory. That's cool.
Yeah, for you.
I ain't meet the motherfucker. I'm just saying, I meant to say when I saw him, it's in my it's in my memory. That's cool. Now, because I remember I said to myself, yeah, as a kid, I said I'd dunk on Shaq, but when I met him, I was like, yeah, that most definitely won't happen.
Yeah, I just as an adult, like, I just can't get it, like, because I've experienced a decent amount of life, not as much as somebody 40 or 50 or 60, but I've experienced a decent amount of life to the point where, like, the most you want to excite me, real talk, no homo, because that's weird. I ain't mean to say that either. Okay, but I did. It's too late. I can't take it back. You want to excite me though?
No, shit about to get canceled. Facebook, they got new rules. We can't even talk about the ham no more. But that's I know we ain't gonna get we ain't gonna get banned for ham. They don't got that in a directory of words that are that will demonetize it. So we good.
I meant to say pause, but I was too.
Hey, but the word you said instant demonetization. No harm, no foul.
Yeah, if you want to excite me, pause. They can tell me you're gonna come on the show. Like, then I'll be like, oh, like, then you want to get a reaction out of me?
Yeah, we work together.
Come hang out with us for an hour and a half, or whatever. Like, that's how you get a reaction out of me as an adult. You know what I'm saying? If you Ruben stuttered, which I would assume is on the lower end of celebrities, or who in the middle?
Damn, who in the middle?
I don't
Hey, you can
know.
always say a lot of black actors that we like, and I'm not talking about the ones in the major movies, but the ones that's that have a supporting role in a show or a movie, but they always in them. But only us black people know who they are.
That's their middle range.
They might be a middle range to
like
us.
like a Keith David, like who everybody know for his voice, but nobody really know that this nigga like a real actor. Like he has got like a crazy catalog, but everybody known for his voice. The nigga that played Candyman, like all these people that in like really good movies, like they all mid range. Like every black person know who he is, but like,
yeah, but to us, they might be A-list celebrities.
So any of them people, and then you got your
Rihanna, A-list.
Right.
Quentin Tarantino, yeah, A-list.
Rihanna with that Fenty stuff though, she moved to everybody know who she is, even not even the music side, just the business side. But then you got your top ranked, you know what I'm saying, your Dave Chappelle's, your Quentin Tarantino's, your James Earl Jones, your Eddie Murphy, like all of these people, like A-list, nigga. You like on any level to get a rise out of me. Pause again because all these terms are weird. Come on the show. Come give us 30 minutes. Come give us an hour, and that's how you get a reaction out of me. That's all I can say.
Right, because I don't believe in trying to put a hand out and somebody put us on. You know what I'm saying? I believe in putting ourselves on, and then we could work with these people. You know what I'm saying?
Man, because it go back to what Regina said earlier. I'm gonna take this over while I quote you. So Regina said earlier about if I know if you're a celebrity, if I know you're a celebrity, and I can put somebody that I know on, right? Let's say we knew the number one voice actor in the country, and I knew I can put you on with like Stefan or something.
Yeah.
And then I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? I'll play up to your ego to put somebody on. You know what I'm saying? Or to put my show on for sure. I'll do that, but just to do it and we out at dinner or something, I'm not doing it. Or to bother somebody that's eating dinner, like, you're just such a big celebrity. I just had to come say hi.
Nigga, I ain't saying shit. I'm looking. You might give a hit. Like, you might get a head nod, depending on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, before you even said it, I did the dip. Like, you look over, I look. You look, I'm like, I give you the all right, I see you.
Like, you know what? Like, being at the airport, I did give a couple people a head nod. And it was off the strength, like, you play for my favorite football team in the world. Of course, I'm gonna give you a head nod. Like, oh shit, what's up? Shit, but I'm keeping it moving. I'm keeping it pushing because I'm a grown man and they're a grown man. I don't know them. They don't know me. I'm not taking no picture. Hey, but you know who? Okay, if it's like a Rihanna or I don't know, Halle Berry, somebody, you might take a pic. Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe.
You might have to get it. Hey, that's the only way you're gonna get close because you ain't gonna get no closer than that.
That's fair. Regina said, okay, I knew without any doubt my dad wanted Crab's autograph, but wouldn't really want to ask. So I did. I said, hey, Mr. Crab, could you give my dad your autograph? He was happy. He was happy to. Look, as a kid, though, they, like very rarely, sometimes they do, but very rarely do celebrities turn down kids. You know what I'm saying? So that was probably, if your dad might have asked, he might have turned them down like, no. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He might have simply looked at him like, no. You know what I'm saying? Because people, the eBay and the stuff I was talking about earlier, but as a kid, very rarely do they say no to a kid.
Hey,
so
but look, somebody like
the way it was supposed to be planned, that's probably the way that it turned out best for sure.
But somebody like Scarface, right? He know his fan, like he been around forever. His fan base is gonna be grown people now, grown. So should he say no? Because I watched something that said Bun B would be taking pictures and signing autographs. He'll be signing for like an hour. Like he ain't telling nobody. So once again, it goes back to the type of person they are. You know what I'm saying? Because without the fans, you're essentially nothing. You know, because they're the people who's paying your bills and paying for this nice house and nice cars or whatever. So without them, it's nothing. So you gonna dog your fans?
Man, look, it's the reason that at the end of every episode, forever, you can go back and watch our shows, and we say thank you, thanks for joining us. Because without y'all, we wouldn't have this conversation. The conversation wouldn't be as good. The subject wouldn't be as good. The merch wouldn't be as dope. Like all this stuff without y'all. Like it's a reason that we go back and thank all of y'all. Every single episode, even when it's one person in here and people listening later on the podcast or whatever the case is, like it's a reason. You don't, this your fan base. So we ain't gonna be on here too much longer. We got probably about 10 minutes or so. But I want to ask y'all, how do y'all think, like, whenever Epiphany Media blow, like, how do y'all think we'll change? I'm interested. Like, do y'all feel like we'll change the money, the fame, or change us?
I don't want no fame. I don't want none of that, but I want the money though.
Oh, give me the money for sure. So the money, the fame, like, how do y'all think it's going to change us, or how do you think it's going to keep us the same? Or what do you guys think, like, it'll do to us, I guess?
I mean,
how y'all see us? I'm curious. I'm very curious at that to see how y'all feel like. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing to know a celebrity, wants a celebrity, and wants to see somebody's star take off or whatever. But so I'm just curious, like, what do y'all think? You know, our next level will look like to you guys?
See, look. Like, I already have plans now, but if we came into that position of money, I don't even want to say power. Like, I don't want to say being famous. No, money. Like, the plans that I have right now would just be bigger, essentially. Like, because I'm still gonna do that without us blowing. I'm gonna do it regardless. But if we blew, pause. Like I would just do it. I would just do it on a major level. Then I plan on doing it right now. You know, but like I don't like being in flashy cars and stuff like that. Like I would drive look. I seen Steve Nash driving a Lexus, like an SUV Lexus, right? Lexus are good cars. You know what I'm saying? It still has, it's a luxury, a luxury Toyota. So you could still get a nice car for a reasonable price, because we all know cars depreciate. Me and you on that same financial level. We already know cars depreciate. I would tint it out because I don't want nobody. I would still tint it out. I don't want nobody seeing me. Buy. Invest in a nice house. I'm just chilling. And then I'll buy more of the stuff that I like to just buy, which are shoes. And the other one I won't say, because I don't want, like I said, we already kind of demonetized now, but I don't want to really, like, if I say what I was going to say, like, it'll ramp it up. Show Epiphany Media again, our page is getting shut down.
Yeah, that'd be the last y'all hear was what happened. They still coming on. We don't know what happened. So I don't want to skip this comment before we go into. We got a couple people that answered what I said. Virginia said a friend I used to work with shopping in the same grocery store with LeBron all the time. She said most of the people wouldn't bother him. She sent me a snapshot of him shopping sideways. I don't know what that means. The fuck does that mean?
Shopping sideways.
Sitting sideways, the boys in the day. So I went to LeBron's house one time to deliver paint when I was working with Sherwin Williams. The house down in Bath.
It's probably nice as hell.
It's nice. Look, whatever you consider nice, it's nicer. Like whatever nice is nicer. And I only seen like the dining room area, and then like we put like the stuff in like I I don't know. Look, it's a big ass house. I don't even know what you would call it. Like it's like a room that don't really have a name for normal people. So I can see like a room, like part of like they got like a white room, and but whatever that dining room was like one of the nicest dining rooms I've ever seen in my life, and all I seen was a piece of it, like just a dining room. So I don't know why he wasn't there. Like Savannah was there, like he wasn't there, and I don't really have a point for telling the story. I dropped out some paint. I got back on the road and drove home, like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, that's a big house. It's a big ass house. I mean, you know, I really had no reason to tell that story. Anyway, it really added nothing. Like, sorry.
But hey, would that be the type of house that you build? Because he built that from the ground up. Would that be the type of house that you will want?
No, if I build a house at this point at 30, let's say it took us, let's say 3 years, let's say 3 to 5 years to blow. I'm building a big ass. It'd be a nice size house, but it'd be like a one level because eventually, like that's the house I'm gonna get older and retire to. So eventually, I need everything on one level. I don't need to be messing with those stairs, being old. I need my laundry on one level. It'll be a nice size house, but it'll be on one level, and maybe like a man cave in a different part of the house or an add-on or something.
Like a whole big ass room.
Like my man cave wouldn't be in the basement when I get older. Like I need to go first. All movie recliners.
A wrench. The whole house a wrench.
Yeah. I need everything else. Even at 35, like, because I know eventually I'll be 45. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll be 50, and I need shit to be on the same floor. I don't need to be messing with those stairs. Even at 50, I'm not messing with those stairs.
Look, I would build a room like a big man cave, but it'll have, like, you know how you go to a cigar bar and they got the whole ventilation system. I have that in there to ventilate, so no cigar smell will be in there. Just...
Did you go to cigars with us?
Who?
Cigars.
I did not.
I don't know who. I can't remember for the life of me who went with me. It was me and 2 other people. We went. I met the owner, like another, I say owner. Do you remember that place? I think they still around. Cigar. These had like the funny ads on the radio and stuff.
I don't know where that's at. Where's that?
It's they got one way out on the west side and then one on like West 27th, a couple blocks, like 2 blocks from the West Side Market and stuff. But it's like a warehouse building. You go in. I
know what you're talking about. I've never been in there though.
Damn. Then they got like a membership area where you go up like 8 steps or something, and then it's a dark room. They got the AC, like all the blinds are down. It's like 3 TVs. All the chairs are like leather recliners. They got the big ventilation system. Everybody got these giant like cigar. The ashtray is green, so you guys won't be able to see it, but you can kind of see the shape of it. These giant ashtrays, and everybody is spread out. Like it's one of the most comfortable spaces I've ever been in. And it wasn't even giant, but it was a good maybe 10 chairs or so. It was perfect though. Anyway, I have something like that. Is what I'm saying. I met the owner. He gave me like a code word to give. I gave the code word, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, he's like, oh okay, I didn't know." The guy behind the counter, I didn't know. Like, go ahead and grab a couple of cigars. He took us upstairs, and so he gave us the whole thing. Now, first of all, I want to get up to the level where we can give niggas a code word, a secret phrase, and go to a place and they get like VIP treatment. That's sweet. Secondly, we'll have to go to find out, like, so you can see that area though. That area is the perfect man cave area though. It's dark. There wasn't like a bunch of light in there, which is good because by the time you leave, you don't know what time it is. It's perfect. It was a perfect space, man. With the ventilation system you was talking about.
Yes.
Perfect.
So that would be an addition to the house. A nice big open kitchen. Yeah.
With an island, without an island.
Right, and that'll be because of hard work, No,
but like an island in your kitchen or no?
Yes, a big island. A big island, you gotta have a big island. You gotta have, man. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it's gonna be a big kitchen. Yeah.
All right, so let me see. So,
but still, but like I said, I'm 99.9% 9% we're gonna blow. But that's my confidence level. But even if we don't, that 0.1%, or 0.01%, I'm still gonna fulfill my plans and dreams on a smaller scale. Of course.
Sure. I agree with that. So Andrew said, y'all both are pretty rooted. Regina said, your wheel spinner will get better choices. They'll be different. I don't know about better. I don't think we put nothing better on there than Carolina Reaper. You know what? You know what we might do for next time? Not for next time, but if we get like the wings from like a wheel spot, like that, like put something like that on the wheel or whatever. But Virginia, don't be riding us.
Look, speaking of wings, I don't put nothing out, but it's wing week, and I know people like wings. I ain't gonna say what restaurants to go to. You got to do your own research on that.
Yeah,
but
look, I support.
Shout out to Cleveland.
I support Cleveland. Cleveland Pizza Week, even though it's some out there where they pizza ain't really pizza, but whatever. Cleveland Taco Week, what I'm saying?
Great week.
Right. And Cleveland Wing Week is coming up this week from tomorrow, Monday, the 25th, until the 20 whatever a week. You don't know what a week.
I already know where I'm going for sure. I ain't gonna say it. You might be ashamed.
You might be ashamed?
You.
What you mean I'm gonna be ashamed? You the one that's going. It's probably a shitty white place that don't know how to cook wings.
No, it ain't. You know this place. But we're gonna leave it at.
It's on that list?
But it's on that list. We're gonna leave it like that. But I'm still gonna show up. I'm still gonna, I like wings. Can't help it. But
all right.
It's $5, but look, it's $5.
You can leave it at that, but I need to know after the show.
Oh.
Now I'm interested.
Oh, you've been there. We've been there twice.
Together? Oh, near you?
No, not near me.
I'm about to say.
Near your old job.
I got an idea, but I ain't for sure. So you gotta tell me. Andrew said, I think you would make smart financial decisions. I know you would benefit from an assistance to keep you on track and organized. Look, y'all don't understand.
I don't want to buy in my house.
Y'all don't understand how this hilarious. Y'all don't understand how much this program has changed. Even exactly the system that we're using now, but like they got different tiers. Like we can go up in tiers. Y'all don't understand. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, we gonna get so much better as far as the building specifically. The building, shit. the brand specifically better. Y'all don't even understand. There's so much stuff we want to do now. Look, you know what I equate it to all the time? It's like the stock market. And so like you do all this research and you think about it like, man, if I only had an extra whatever to invest in this company, I would, because I did my research, I invested. I did all this research. I waited and listened and listened to all the analysts and all this stuff. Like, I believe in this company. If I only had the capital to put into it, right? So that's kind of where we at. Like we got all these plans and ideas as far as the show, even where it's at. Not even talking about a building and all this other stuff. Just what we're doing here, but just without the capital. Without the capital. So we actually had the capital, the flexibility to be able to do that. Man, it'll be a whole different show, complete with interns. Andrew said assistants, but assistants get paid, so interns for college credit. Andrews agree with Virginia will have better choices. Maybe. Don't get too excited. Ebony J said some parts will have to change because you will have to protect things differently.
Yeah, I mean change ain't bad at all. Hey, no. Change is good, but yeah, like I said, I ain't letting nobody in my house, so I ain't having no maids or chefs or nothing.
But I think changing things Business wise is always good to stay flexible.
Look, we didn't change. Look, we didn't change the through these 100 episodes. We didn't change. We go back and watch episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a totally different vibe, totally different vernacular than what's being used now. So
totally different camera angles. The mics was shitty. Like, look, I've had that stuff ready, like because I was gonna put it on like all one long, but it was gonna be like a long intro. It's gonna be too long to make it worthwhile. But I've had stuff on there from like the first episode. Like I've pulled stuff because I'm like, nigga, if you could see where we came from episode 1 to episode 100, like you'll be like, wow, that's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just 100 shows. You know what I'm saying? If I pull some stuff from Epiphany Radio, where it was running 100 plus shows, it would have been like, man, like this is insane. Like, you know what I'm saying? The B-Dot interview was crazy. Like now they actually can interview people and all this stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
send the link.
I'm all for, you said what?
That's it. Right. We send you the link.
I'm all for change business wise, and you said protecting stuff. So if you mean like intellectual properties, for sure.
Look, we filmed it. We own it. Period. Right.
If we filmed it with that logo that's above your head, we own it.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, it's on Facebook. Facebook, I mean, Facebook got rights to it on Facebook, but if we delete it on Facebook, it's still like we still got the copy. You know?
If Facebook took us off of Facebook, we can still upload all these videos and stuff, all 101 episodes to our own website, and you can watch it simply the same thing.
Yeah. The same goes with Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
all that.
You know, Google Pod. Hey, you know, since I said it, hey, go check out all our, 100. Go start back at 1, go to 100. Check out all our old shows.
For sure. Regina said sideways mean the Snapchat. Oh, the picture was taken sideways. She was trying to be sneaky. Oh, I thought you meant that nigga was shopping sideways, like he turned his cart the short way or something and pushed it out the thing. Like I didn't know what you was talking about, taking it sideways. Regina said, since you two are so busy, Angel and I will find a wheel for you. It will be entertaining. All right, you know what? I'm down with that. But look, if y'all want to do it though, because I don't want to spend a week going to a bunch of stores. I gotta go to the little. I gotta go to Chinatown to find a specific tea y'all talking about we should drink or whatever. I'm down with it. Send us multiple drafts though. Like don't send us one wheel and expect us to choose it. Send us multiple things, and then we'll go through it and we'll do it because the people seem excited that we said we'll do it again. We don't even have to wait for 150.
Do what again? The pepper.
The wheel.
I ain't agree to that. Nah.
The wheel. The wheel is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
We'll do the wheel.
You know what? We can be creative and we'll put a whole bunch of topics on the wheel and we spin a wheel. That's what we talk about that day. Hey,
I'm down with that too.
Hey, you know what? The wheel can be useful.
All right, so look, we'll put it together a wheel. If y'all just want a wheel, which it seems like y'all just want a wheel. Andrew said, "Oh, whatever, I have it all set up for you." And Virginia cosign. I'm down with it, right? I'm not opposed to it. We'll put this stuff on the wheel, and we'll do some brainstorming this week. So potentially next week, maybe the week after for sure, we'll do a topic wheel. And then sometime down the line, Angel and Regina send us a couple drafts. I hope y'all are listening. A couple drafts of wheels, stuff on wheels, and we'll go through it and we'll agree on one or whatever, and then we'll do whatever we got to do.
Yep.
Also, for the record, dude, and I'm just telling you this now, live in front of everybody.
What's up?
The next challenge is on you.
What are you talking about? Doing it or picking out?
No, doing it. And you make it too. I ate the pepper first. I did that wild ass hot dog challenge. The next challenge is on you.
Look, I'll find a challenge that I'm comfortable with doing, and we'll make it happen. Am I comfortable eating a hot ass pepper? Hell, no, because I don't like eating spicy food to begin with. Am I comfortable with eating 2 chili dogs? That's like the biggest chili dogs I've ever seen in my life. No.
No. Let me help you. 2 1-pound chili dogs topped with our special chili, chili and onions on 2 buns, and you got 30 minutes to fit. Hold on, 'cause I don't want to know about. Let me hold on.
You can see me here. That's crazy. It's 2 1-pound hot dogs covered in our homemade coney sauce, cheese sauce, and diced onions. You got 30 minutes or less to finish it all. If you do that, it's free, and you get a free T-shirt out of it. Otherwise, it's only $35. It's not too bad.
So let me be clear. 2 1-pound hot dogs topped with our coney sauce, cheese sauce, and diced onions. let me be specific.
And that spot was all the way out the way, but I'm missing.
You don't gotta be that spot. I'm just saying the next challenge.
Yeah. Next challenge, I'll figure something out. You know what I would like to try and do? I already know it's a F, it's a fail. I ain't gonna say the name of the spot. You just gonna have to know that the grilled cheese, the crazy grilled cheese sandwich from the one spot.
Immediate fail. I'll call it today. Fail.
Yeah.
Will it be entertaining though?
Yeah, it will. Will it be gassy? Yes. Will I be constipated for a week? Yes. But will it be good? Hell yeah. I love a grilled cheese sandwich. See, I don't,
and especially from that place, that should be good.
I don't love chili dogs. I don't love spicy. Well, that's not even spicy. I'm talking about hot food. I don't like, but I love a grilled cheese sandwich, so it'll be interesting.
You put this in some chili, bring it to the family. What's the next holiday?
Valentine's Day.
Ebony J said, "What's the point of doing a challenge that you're comfortable with? That's the whole point, is to be unchallenged."
No, but I'm not. Look, I'm not. As you saw, I put a pepper flake in my mouth on the last day because I'm not comfortable with being super hot, and it was still extra hot. So it is a challenge if I'm going to eat a supersized grilled cheese sandwich instead of a regular one. You know, so that's still a challenge.
Food?
Huh?
At least you enjoy the food, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
look. You can do it if you want to. I'm calling immediate fail, and I'm just going to say that you probably should do something else that you might or might not be able to.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around.
No way you passing that.
I'm gonna look around. Hey,
go ahead.
You know what? I got the one spot. I remember when we was looking up all the spots when we were trying to figure out where to go. The one spot had a bucket of chicken tenders. I can do that.
Look, I feel like that's the most doable challenge I've ever seen in my life. I'm not even kidding. It's like 24 or 25 of them. Like, that's it. Like, I feel like that's super doable.
And they good. Period.
And they good. Even the sauce is good. Ain't the best sauce ever, but it's pretty good.
You know what?
Making chili dogs tomorrow.
No, I might, like, if I did choose that, I would order it, but I would do the challenge live during the show.
Of course. We can do it. We can. Well, I don't know if they letting people eat in there where we can do it from the restaurant right now, but if not, we will still we'll put it together though. If that's the case.
Yeah.
Angel said you should do that. Talking about the grilled cheese challenge, I believe. My aunt said do the sweet Moses challenge. I think that's the ice cream challenge.
Oh wait.
I understand.
See, look, right now I'm on a diet, so my stomach is just it ain't happening. But I'll still try.
Sweet Moses challenge. I think it's ice cream, but what is it exactly? Because I remember we talked.
It's a big ass sundae with like 31 ice cream flavors or something.
Yeah,
like that. I
remember like the toppings was crazy. If you know exactly what it is, put it in the comments. Regina said poppers would be fun, especially if you didn't know what was inside of them. Y'all crazy. That's what I'm gonna put on the wheels and like M&M poppers, like that's breaded and fried.
Hey, 15 minutes ago, well, no, 25 minutes ago, you said we got 10 minutes.
Yeah. Hey, we got good. My bad. Virginia said Valentine's Day and Easter. Oh yeah, I'm bringing Tilly around for Easter, so
like people gonna be mad at you.
So I'll see y'all then, family. Andrew said, "Do the ice cream challenge." Andrew, I want to see you do the ice cream challenge because as soon as it started melting a little bit, you're like, "Oh my god, it's so disgusting. I'm not eating anymore." She hate runny ice cream, so I want to see you do an ice cream challenge and see how fast you can eat this ice cream. Andrew said, "That's a lot of chicken tenders." Yeah, I agree. It is a lot, but it's super doable. Because it ain't hot. It ain't. It's just its capacity. But I think 24 chicken tenders, I feel like that's doable.
Look, 12 is probably my maximum I ever ate. 12 chicken tenders at one sitting. I had to double that.
Regina said at 10, her kid could do a bucket. So don't be outshined by
my kid.
So don't be outshined out here. My ice cream. I think it is just a bunch of ice cream things. Let me look it up and then we're gonna get out of here.
Look, man, that's a lot of dairy though.
Yeah, you're gonna be shitting.
But the chicken tenders,
I gonna be shitting, man. Like this all
straight chicken, like and it's fried. Cholesterol gonna be out of control for a few days.
The chicken will be tough but doable. I'm talking about this ice cream though. So it's 10 scoops of ice cream, 5 toppings, almonds, pecans, sprinkles, and more. Everything must be finished in one sitting. And the prize, you get a Terminal Tower trophy. So look, it ain't no time limit. It ain't like you got to do it in a half an hour or an hour. You got to do it in one sitting. So you can take your time and eat this ice cream in one sitting. 6 pounds of ice cream in one sitting.
Yeah, I can't eat the almonds and whatever the other nut was.
Pecan?
I can't do it.
You might be able to switch the top. It just say 5 toppings and more. So I don't think they set, but it wouldn't be a bad idea. Let me see if I can get this. Let's see if I can pull up a picture of it for y'all real quick. For those of you that's not in Cleveland and don't know what the Sweet Moses Challenge is, or some people don't even know what the some people don't know what the Terminal Tower is.
Right.
I think I can do it as an overlay. Let me see. Hold on. I don't know how this is going to look, so bear with me. You see that? Well, let's take the comment now. That right there, I mean, that dude look like he ain't going to make it either, but
yeah.
10 scoops of ice cream. Got some cherries. Some whipped cream. You couldn't do that?
I don't know. Oh no. It's a lot.
How many scoops of ice cream you think is in like a pint? Like 2 or 3 scoops? So technically, you got to eat like 3 pints of ice cream, 4 pints of ice cream or so.
Like what? I could, but it's possible. I love ice cream, but I like the ice cream they got in there is it ain't like Sweet Moses make it. But so I get tired of eating ice cream. Damn. I'm going right now. Cold green beans.
Cold green beans. Yeah.
Right now is chicken tenders. It's up there.
And Regina, that will be a good challenge. You got to eat a bowl of cold green beans. That's funny. Regina said, "Oh my God, that makes my stomach hurts for the ice cream challenge." Yeah, it's 10 scoops. It ain't no joke. I don't know. We wanted to do challenges, and then stuff got weird, and then we couldn't do none. So we had to make our own. Apparently, Regina and Angel already plotting on some stuff. Like I said, send us multiple copies. We'll figure them out and agree to them and kind of go from there. Yeah. But then once stuff get back to normal, hopefully we can get out to some of these places and film on location, kind of how we did the Retro Dog. RIP Retro Dog again. They closed down in the pandemic. They couldn't survive and all of that good stuff. We appreciate them. As soon as Byron get back, we're gonna get out of here. But yeah, if y'all know any challenges or got any ideas, I suppose y'all should definitely let us know. Now that this nigga is back. Go ahead and end the show.
Well, thank y'all for tuning in once again. We couldn't do this without y'all. Appreciate y'all. For all our new listeners, thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all want to check out the old shows, go to our Facebook. Go to the videos. Pick which one. They all good. Or if you just want to listen while you drive, you can go to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, any podcast and streaming service. You can go look up Epiphany Media, and just choose which show you want, even this one, and it'll be on there right after the show. Be sure to check out During the Course with Ebony J and co-host Penny. They're doing great things over there. Same thing I just said about the going to their Facebook or going to the different streaming services. So go check them out as well. And remember to own your own.
Like my man said, go check out our podcast on all of those places, and we constantly adding more places. So if you happen to listen to us on some obscure platform, I can't even think of one right now, to be honest. But if we're not there now, we're on our way. So thanks for listening. If you listen in Ireland, we felt your pain last night when Conor McGregor got whooped on.
Oh, wait. Hey, don't
be mad at us. For the most part, we Conor McGregor fans. He got whooped on though last night, so we feel your pain. Don't stop listening to us because he lost.
Just like the UFC game, when you keep kicking somebody in the leg, like he thought he was eating him. He was like, I was checking him. No, you was not.
No, not even a little bit. Like you wasn't checking him at all. At all. Like
yeah, he was eating them.
Understand. So you listen to Ireland. Keep listening. We appreciate you. We know the country is sad today, but y'all are bounced back. If you listen anywhere else in the world, we appreciate y'all for listening too. We got plenty of old shows, 101 now. So be sure to check them out. We always got new stuff on the horizon. Y'all heard us talking about it. New ideas. Trust me, we got some stuff in the works like we always do. B said it already. We can't thank y'all enough for joining us and doing this thing with us and being a part of it. We couldn't do it without y'all. So make sure y'all stay safe out there. Coronavirus is still out there. Wash your hands and wear your mask and all of that good stuff. If y'all need anything, merchandise, definitely hit us up. We're gonna start putting our Cash App and stuff out there too. Maybe you don't want to spend, $35, $40 for a hoodie and t-shirts and all that stuff. Maybe you just want to throw us a couple bucks when you can. I'm down with that for sure, and we appreciate the support as always. My man said to own your own, and I just want to salute to the city as always. We appreciate you guys, and I will see y'all Wednesday for politics. I was hoping for a good week, but nope. We got some sad stuff to talk about, so I'll see y'all Wednesday for that, and I'll see y'all next Sunday. The Sunday after Super Bowl Sunday, I'm not sure we're going to have a show. It's something we got to talk about and figure out, but we'll see y'all next Sunday for sure. And, we out of here.
Yeah.